76ers here in Philadelphia.
Ho, 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 ho. It's funny how everyone's talking about the Cowboys and Dak and all this stuff, and now they don't have McCarthy calling the play. It's crazy that Dallas has never been a bad team. Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia, as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Left side, Mullen. From the wing. Good work there as it goes. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Hands the shot from the wing.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Yep, it counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Jazz.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Porzingis. Over Iguodala. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
In this league for a long time, Jimmy using the mid-range area, a forgotten space of the court in today's NBA.
Now here's Johnson. Porzingis. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
They get it back. Johnson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now, here's Butler. Outside, Ewing. Pass to KD. From downtown. Rebound, Utah. And here is Antetokounmpo. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguarded.
And that one's good by Butler.
And when Butler is feeling it from the arc, he can easily knock it down. Defense can't let him get comfy out there.
Again, Philadelphia.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wallace outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Back to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's the thing about a superstar like Embiid. He does have a score-first mentality, but he trusts his teammate. He knows when to make the right pass.
Now here's Young. Porzingis with the block. And the call will be against Gerald Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. And finished off by KD.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Outside Butler. Pass to Ewing. And then Ewing with the dunk.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Johnson. And Ewing sends it back. Here's Butler. He has 5. Down low. Ewing inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Ewing's got his second bucket.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special. Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Pass to Durant. Back to Johnson. Out to KD. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Butler. The screen from Ewing. To the paint. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Harden with it. Harden with the stuff.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Out to Ewing. Pass to Wallace. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Outside Artest. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Here's Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Harden outside. Back to Johnson. Now Harden. Gobert pulls it in. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Philadelphia foul.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And the 76ers making a change here. Both free throws good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Harden can't hit. Utah leading. Now here's Green. Driving the lane. And it's Green with the jam.
Draymond with the assertiveness off the drive.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Jazz lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. trailing by 2. Embiid trying to break loose. Harden, no good. So it's the Jazz now. And here is Butler. On the wing, Mullen. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mullen's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Defense may be too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Butler. In the corner, Wallace with it. 4 on the clock. And he's good on the 3 ball. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Outside Mullen. Ewing inside. Porzingis with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And stolen by Butler. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Johnson's got 10 points. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Green. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Johnson gets the bucket. He's got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Open shot, Artest. And again, it's Utah.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his pass.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Shot clock at 6. Here's our test. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. George has got his first bucket of the night. Richardson outside. Outside, Green. Pass to Hibbert. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Substitution for your 76ers. Brook Lopez. Arvydas Sabonis. Kevin Durant.
Outside, George. Pass to Durant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. KD's got 6.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Richardson outside. Sabonis grabs the board.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. The 3 from George. Sabonis. Great D that time from Hibbert. Jazz leading by 9. Green with the ball. He has 7. Richardson right side. Inside. Hibbert. And it's sent back by Sabonis. .141 left in the first half of the game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Good D by Lopez. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the 76ers. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Richardson outside. Pass to Hibbert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Utah. And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. The 76ers trailed by 8. Here's Iguodala. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, guys, how about Andre Iguodala?
One of the most beloved guys in this league. Not only a great guy to have on your team, but one of the hardest workers out there. And look, I've given him one too many compliments, but he does have the clutch gene. Seems to show up in the biggest moments.
Richardson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Richardson. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And KD throws it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Jazz leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pass to Green. And here's our test. Gobert trying to get open. The Jazz again can't hit it. Durant down low. Basket good. Now it's just a 3-point Utah lead.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Iguodala. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz up by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Philadelphia has possession. 4-point game. Outside, KD. Back to Johnson. Outside for KD. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And stolen by Hibbert. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Jazz decide to... Talk it over. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
Porzingis with the steal. Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
On the wing, Mullen. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Mullen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. No good from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Lets it go. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Normally he drains that.
KD on the wing. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. KD's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Pass to Mullen. Embiid with the steal. Here's KD. And he drops it in from the low post. KD's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Outside Mullen. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous. Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
From about 19 feet, a rebound by the Jazz. Now Butler. He has 5. Pass to Wallace. Back to Butler. Here's Antetokounmpo. Guarded by Embiid. To end the cold streak. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Embiid. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Thompson, left side. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Clay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
On the wing, Mullen. Lets it go from deep. Here's Butler. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Butler's got 7 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily. Cutting through the deep, right to a shot.
Outside Mullen. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Mullen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. And once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And the Jazz call time here. And it's Utah's ball. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team. And they will take it in a close game like this.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's Richardson on the wing. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Harden with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Now here's Harden. He's got 10. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%. 5 of 10. And here's Richardson. Pass to Artest. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Harden for 3. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. Harden's got 13.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Richardson outside. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's our test. Another miss by Utah. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rudy Gobert.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Personal foul.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the 3. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Richardson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Mr. Gobert. Will it go? Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by KD. Stolen by Artest. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. George has got the lead back up to 5 now for the 76ers. And so it's Utah here with the ball.
That's his second personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers. And he makes the first.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Spins. Harden surveying the D. It's Durant on the wing. Over Green. No good from Durant.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's our test. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Draymond Green.
And 12 points for Ron Artest.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Here's Harden. Here's George. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Richardson outside. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. 76ers lead by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And the Jazz call time here. You gotta like what Magic Johnson has done in this game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Here they come.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Lopez. about 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Butler. And yes, it's good. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Durant. Run to Kumbo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Giannis on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame. And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers are known for having tough teams, much like the town. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Mullen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
On the wing, Iguodala. The offensive rebound. Here's Johnson. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Ewing outside. To the middle. Gobert can't hit. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Johnson left side. Right. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Johnson. There's the drive. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. On offense, here are the Jazz. Butler on the wing. Johnson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Coming up the floor for your Sixers, James Harden.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team can... Oh! goodness. Man. And how about the level of concentration from Iguodala? Able to take some punishment on the finish there.
Outside Mullen. Beyond the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Gobert in the corner. Outside Butler. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with the block. And they'll keep possession. Frank, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Pulls it from 20. Again, Philadelphia.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Butler. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Iguodala outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for Iguodala.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Nice crossover to get that one. Iguodala's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And another three from Iguodala.
Oh, man, Iguodala understands when to catch and fire. This guy has an incredible IQ for the game.
Giannis outside. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Ewing. Over George. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
They can't make a second free throw either. He's in both.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the 76ers.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
He takes it in. And the rejection by Giannis. Not loose. Stolen by Harden. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it out in a dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this...
Yeah. They plan was to knock me out the top of the game, but I overstand they truth is all lame. I hope right in their mouth, then I carve my name. Nas, too real. Nas, true king is however you feel. Go ahead, you swing. Your arm's too short to box with God. I don't soloist, only squads. Fame went to their head, so now it's Nas. Yesterday you begged for a deal, today you tough guys. I seen it coming soon as I spotted my enemies trying to do what I do. Came in with my style, so I followed you. I kept changing on the world since barbecue. Now you wanna hang with I hung with. It's funny, I once said, if I ever make a record, I take a check and put something away for a rainy day to make my exit. But look at me now, 10 years deep, since the project bench with in my socks sleep. I never asked to be top of rap's elite, just a trial trying to learn the traps of the streets, but look at me now. Give me time to explain. Women in fast cars and diamond rings could poison a rap star. I saw birds flying through a broken sky. Wish I could flap wings and fly away to where black kings in Ghana stay, so I could get old. But that'll be the day when it's peace, when my don't need to, when these streets are safe to play. Vision my own, swimming in, play with, like the Exorcist that they gave. I beg for God's help. I'm your disciple, certainly. I'm the N, the A to the S-I-R. If I wasn't, I must have been my ways, staring at my reflection in the mirror, sitting still in the chair like my conception. When everything around me got cloudy, the chair became a king's throne. My destiny found me. It was clear why the struggle was so painful. Metamorphosis, this is what I changed to. And God, I'm so thankful.
Really want at me. Look down, still doing up Cali. Gingerbread man can't catch me. Flexed up like they really move Pally. I don't want just at me. I just want money that's calm. Teenage, never worry about acne.
I ain't never. She calm, so I added to the. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie. Like Mads try to send me the addy. What's the right, then I left at the alley. Like Dre don't look too shabby. Jordy thing come from the valley. Like I just wanna. Give me that.
Yeah, miss, I really want. Baby, she. I made that. I tell her. She wanna tell me she love me. I tell her I'm cool, so I tell her. Yeah, my little. Nah, she don't want hate me. She love me. Yeah.
Like Dre too forward, Dre too baited, Dre too nuff.
Like Dre too nice.
Keep on assuming I don't correct. I call you bluff.
Like I call you bluff.
Y'all think they're nice.
Y'all think they're nice.
You ain't buff.
Like you ain't buff.
You looking rough.
Like you looking rough.
So just give me the stuff.
Like give me the stuff. She moving forward, she ain't important. Give me the love. Like give me the love. Like I want something you got for me, baby. What's up? Baby, what's up? I wanna, baby, let me.
She don't know what I'm about. Let me give you a head start.
Let me just give you the.
Yo, Dre the best. Dre the best. Say it with chest. Yeah. She ain't under the rest. No, she ain't feeling no stress.
No.
I'm like, come here, baby. Sit on my lap, run your hand through my dreads.
She not feeling me. Sit Felix, come like frenemy. Like Oliver Twist, she. Yeah, get separate ready, we steady B. She special miss, what's the recipe? I give her like forgive me, eternity.
She want the best of me. I'm pray that she.
Pull it, that go la Charlie. All these wanna party. She don't wanna with my squad. She wanna love on me only. She don't wanna love on nobody. No.
Talking to them.
Pull up the single turn up. 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 Ooh, yeah, come for the. Pull up for certain. Yeah, come set the mood. You come like sunshine, yeah, come meet the moon. Baby, go fine, so fine, man. Hey, ooh, yeah, come for the. Yeah, pull up for certain. Yeah, come set the mood. Yeah, you come like sunshine, yeah, come meet the moon. Baby, go fine, so fine, man. Hey, pull up the single turn up. 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 Pull up. Wednesday racks. Pull up. Pull up. Wednesday racks. Pull up. Change ways. I've been broke no once but twice. That's why I got that paid. Change ways. I've been broke no once but twice. That's why I be so fake. Pull up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the. Yeah. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a. Wanted me a. Yeah. To get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life, took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from earlier as they arrived at the arena. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been called a cyborg for...
Maybe influenced by his years with Tim Duncan, who also had that poker face. Allie, good stuff. And it's the Sixers to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Kevin Durant.
I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah. Yeah. They gon' know how they come. Yeah. Get back.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
Welcome to 2K Sports. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Doncic looking it over. Gallinari on the wing. Offline with his three. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Plays it up and banks it in.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second.
Yeah, meet up extra early, get it started, yeah. Or gonna meet him, 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face, 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 phone represent tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent, we hire. 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram, looking like I'm searching. Snap, ooh, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애를 뺀, snap, ooh, snap. 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼. 잊어본 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. 싹 다 뒤로 밀어야 눈앞 펼쳐지지. 오늘은 놀 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 놀아게, we down for the night. Oh, bass bumping right. Oh, I done lost count. Oh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit, baby. 내일 내가 살아 있을지도 if it. Yeah, if it, yeah. 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 If it, yeah.
내 옆에 기분 좋은 사람, 기분 좋은 vibes, yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어, 기분 좋은 life, yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤, yeah. 내 도착지는 space, see me in the stars, yeah. 난 연락이 와, 전화가 와, 내 목소리 듣고 싶대. 내 파티도 와, 술자리 있다고 받은 수많은 초대. But I'd rather be with you. 우리 둘이 취하면 훨씬 느낌 좋아. 음악 들어 make the mood. We take it higher every day. 큰 목걸이 하나 하는 거보다는 19개. 하나에 500만원 이면 한번 계산해. 500만원 next 19, that means I'm getting paid. Yeah, grinding every day. Yeah, 손으로 모아 pray. Yeah. Look, 나름 겸손해. Yeah, 너무 감사해. Yeah, 민지가 주는 앞 필요 없어 꾸준히만 하면 돼. Yeah, let's get it.
Let the games begin. A million ways to win. I'm sick of the wait and sick of the pain. I live with this weight within that weighs me down, but nevertheless I find a way to win. I pick up the pace and simmer the game. The shook of the pace I bring. Embrace the savior. They're thinking of ways to slay the king. Running away from ways of sin. She thinking of ways to break me in. Delivering major, narrator. The bigger the work rate, the bigger the paper. I'm telling them your validation where I validate myself. These rappers couldn't stomach me, they punch below the belt. Sitting a dream in the palm trees, more drive than a car. You're lukewarm, that's half heat. I'm Luke Pay, I'm Kwali, I'm Mos Def, I'm Ali. Who in it wanna spar me? This ain't a regular party. Somebody ring an alarm, please. My pole vote to the next stage. I've been ahead of the next wave and the next wave and the next wave. Labels are playing a guess game. I'll be the king of the chess game, telling them give me the checkmate. I'm a black man in a white world with a mad flow and a fresh fade. Couldn't see this in an X-ray. Space bars better escape. Could've lost hope, but I kept faith. No games, but I get played. Stones back with a new flow. Don's live, where did you go? Gotta move though through the back doors and the loopholes. Move slow, then you lose hope. Gotta think fast, never stoop low. Few scars from a few foes. Now we move smart, never too close. Head in the game, telling them give me the praise. Tables are turning, we getting it burning. It never could sever the flame. Don't want a regular wage. Brother will be coming of age. Something to nothing, I promise I'm coming. I'm setting it up in a blaze. Gluttonous brothers is plotting on me. I'm in a cup with a couple of. I wouldn't bother to bother the one. Running the shot of this bob and I weave. Never forgetting that nothing is free. I've been ahead of the mum in the lead. I was a brother with nothing to see. One of the rappers who got a degree. I'm just a brother with nothing to hide. Ready to get in no matter the heights. Give you a little advice. Don't be the one that be living a lie. If you be plotting, you better be wise. Never be letting them get me alive. Brothers be trying to be killing the vibe. I will endeavor to sever the ties. Spending my hours on keeping the relevance. I was a brother with nothing but eminence. Double the pressure with nothing but elegance. I was a man who believed in development. Hard faith, had to be prevalent. Last place, never was evident. Even though I was ahead of them, I was determined to make them irrelevant. Then I come for their regiment. I'll be the king of the residents. Put me on Letterman. I'm in my element. I was 11 when I was a. Give me the mic, running the king. Hungry as ever. Nothing to eat, nothing to something. I body the beat. None of you brothers got nothing on me. Stones here. Busker flow.
Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted nivela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa porque le di un beso yo a una chica y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. ¿Y dónde se le fue lo católico pensamiento? Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. ¿Qué tanto juzga si es tan similar? Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chus matanaca y que tanto le importa al chisme.
Let's hear it for the starting five of Nova. Philadelphia.
And Clark, for just about every team at this time of the year, optimism is running high. That's the magic of the early season.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Qué oso. Qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. La familia bola de chismosos que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos, se echan de todo, sale hasta... A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, ¿no les parece con quién salgo? Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira, aquí ni santas ni... pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... No hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana, sana. Y hay crítica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira aquí ni santas... ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
There you go again.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. The last time these two teams met, it was the New York Knicks who came away with the W against Philadelphia.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
5 to shoot. Iguodala with the steal. Here's James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
For 3, Knicks with the rebound. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
3-point goal.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Johnson. Play by Bird to set it up.
You know, passing is one of Bird's many attributes. He's got a great eye for finding open teammates that are ready to shoot it.
Oh, what a finish!
Good.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Pass to Duncan. Off target from three-point range. And so James will bring it up for the 76ers. They're leading by 8. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That bucket in no time at all.
You know, it's interesting the way Bird shoots the basketball. Angles his body instead of squaring up most times, but the results are remarkable and unquestionably good.
The 76ers leading by 7.
Second team foul.
James left side. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And here are the 76ers now. Back to LeBron. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
It's your Knicks City answer.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Kirilenko. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. They won the first meeting of the year in this matchup, and he thought it was because of the defensive intensity they brought to the game. He said, we have to be even more active defensively this time. We know what they're up against now, and we can't expect to win without solid defensive execution. We'll see if they can get that second victory tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Goes up on the high post. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Here's Harden. And the dunk by Embiid.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Shakes him. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Porzingis over Ibaka. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And, you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot. Boy, the confidence of Harden, I love it. When it comes to dribbling the ball, he feels like he can go by anybody at any time.
Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Knicks trail by 11. Clock at 6. From deep. The shot by Karolinko, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Harden. Over Smith. .104 left in the first quarter. Thompson the bounce pass. Here's Sabonis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, it's such a pleasure to watch Sabonis work. A great basketball IQ and an unreal passer for a big guy.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
And stolen by LeBron.
LeBron James.
And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And a fast break now for New York.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
LeBron outside. And he recovers it. Goes back up. Rebound by Smith. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
The 76ers, 30. And a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
Right side, good.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Pass to Iguodala. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Iguodala's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Right side with it. From about 19 feet. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good work there as it goes. LeBron's got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to George. The shot off that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. A nice shot by KD. Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach. But point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
KD can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
James Harden.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Iguodala. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And how about the level of concentration from Iguodala? Able to take some punishment on the finish there.
Shoots from the elbow. Can be good.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Shot's good by Iguodala.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. 8 points for Joel Embiid.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, that's you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. And after the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Iguodala. Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Larry Bird.
And check out Iguodala answering the inside defense with some relentless effort, just making it difficult to stop him clean. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Knicks trailed by 11. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Lopez. New York moving it around. Back to Johnson. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Here's Duncan. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And it's Bird with the jam.
Bird throwing it down. He doesn't do that a lot. He showed you right there. He can do it when he needs to.
And the 76ers call time here. The 76ers making a switch here. And so James will bring it up for Philadelphia. Right wing. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .151 left in the second quarter. Duncan knocks it loose.
And setting the tone with that rejection, Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Here's Bird. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's LeBron. The Knicks pull it in. To the inside. Here's Duncan. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Duncan's got 7 points.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Pass to KD. Count it. Durant's got his third basket of the night.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Johnson from outside. Cracks in the tray.
Not Magic's normal route of attack, but sometimes you just can't pass up a good look like that.
Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's characteristic.
side Durant. Lopez left side. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Pass to Bird. Lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's LeBron. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Well, just relish and cherish what you're watching tonight, folks. LeBron James going off. We are witnessing greatness.
And so it's Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Watch out now. The process is at work.
Johnson right side. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Bird. Now Ibaka. Great play by Bird to set it up. Ibaka's got 13.
And you wonder what's gotten into Ibaka. He's been much more aggressive and successful than usual on the offensive end.
It's Durant on the wing. He's got 7. And the wing jumper offline. Pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. Shoots. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Screen by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Walked again.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's good.
From
New York calls timeout. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer. Let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancer.
Knicks trail by 7. Well, certainly Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons.
This is where Magic thrives. A master at toying with defenders and screen and roll.
The 3 from LeBron.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Bird left side. Iguodala with the steal. Here's James. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leading ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Knicks trail by 5. Pass to Duncan. Stolen by Harden. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Thompson outside. From deep three-point range. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Duncan in the corner. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Stolen by Thompson. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Ibaka controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
First team foul. Substitution for the Knicks. Marcus Camby.
Outside, Porzingis with the fadeaway. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 6.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Now here's Camby. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, George rising up with great confidence and strength. Threw it down with authority.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Timeout, Philadelphia. And make some noise for your next city. And once again, let's hear it for your next
Philadelphia leading by 6.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Thompson for 3. He's off on that one. And New York will come the other way. To the paint. Back to Kirilenko. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. And again, it's New York. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive work.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on James Harden.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Smith. Down low. Back to Kirilenko. And Siakam has it in the corner. Outside Kirilenko. Here's Whiteside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Thompson outside. On deep. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
The 76ers leading by 9. Harden with it. Camby picks him up. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Smith left side. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. That's 10 points for Andrei Kirilenko.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the foul on Andrei Kirilenko. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, New York. 8-point game. And that one's good by Lopez.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
And George drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
LeBron up top. 17 points in the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so George will bring it up for New York. They trail by 9 points. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
James left side. And the dunk by LeBron.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
Here's George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Pass to Iguodala. And here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
He'll find you if you're open now. Iguodala does a nice job with the assist.
The deep three from George. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
To the left wing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
6 to shoot. Iguodala outside. Back to Harden. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half. Knocked away. Stolen by Harden. Stolen by Martin. Here's George. count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Martin wide open, he fires, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And Harden with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Here's Whiteside, and it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Harden, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Marcus Camp.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Harden hits them both. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
No good from Bird.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
How about the soft touch from Embiid? Nice looking jump shot there.
Duncan right side. And Duncan throws it down hard.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Bird left side. And the shot is long. Philadelphia leading by 12. LeBron with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Took the opportunity when he saw it. LeBron's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And forget about finesse. This big battle is all about the power.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Johnson, a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Back to Iguodala. And he drives in. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Iguodala's got 5 points in the quarter. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Durant. Ibaka wide open. He finds. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his third foul of the game. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Pippen.
They haven't attacked here with the same sense of urgency in the second half. Settling now for jump shots.
And unfortunately, you see that in their free throw attempts. Far fewer.
Good on the triple. Birds got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks.
Yeah, you know, defense is wise to guard Bird closely, but he always maintains his cool and gets his shot to go through despite the tight defense.
Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin. Empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it. But I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Three-pointer, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. It's Bird, top of the key. Left side of Ibaka. Lets it go with the three. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They led by as many as 18 points. Bird looking it over. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Second team foul. Johnson outside. Screen by Bird. And stolen by James. Here's KD. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Pippen. Bird way outside. And again, it's the Knicks missing. James with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Good, and the assist goes to James.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Philadelphia.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson gets the bucket. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Thompson puts up a deep three. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Ibaka. Johnson can't hit. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it.
She told me, Andre, when I catch him out to that, after that look, you want now what you saying, get wicked, yeah, like what you saying, get wicked, I heard it, might be like what you saying. Try to stay out that can't do the yeah, sitting in the try to break them on my heart and leave them new ones I heard. like who you playing? I fell out with my all what we had. Ain't won't take none of your like what you saying, what you saying. Well, she end up keeping it real. But you with got out and caught him a deal. The chick got me. When you went that I heard them boys slime no more in the kitchen. What you saying? Yeah. Like what you saying? Oh Lord, Jesse made another one.
Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times, and God whispered in my dream, shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you that can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs. She thinks she know what's on my mind. She thinks she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Yeah, I said it. Gotta let them know. My cousin to the pain gone. His daddy out of he just came home. Yeah. He probably need a hug. Yeah. But you know he yeah. Trying to find a way to make a Dollar Tree shake. These lying, these fake. In the glove box, you know I'm still alive. Now we just revealing it. Talking down, but I still flex. Snakes in the grass, but I still step. Woo. All eyes on me. Working magic with that PPP. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night.
Mama, I ain't made it till you quit your 9 to 5. I was on the road when I found out my uncle I lost a lot of sleep, I know we should've talked more. I worked so hard, I can't forget what this is all for. Just to burn away the guilt, we been trained. Only pain can make it real. Don't need no one to validate how I feel. I've been really in the field since being healed. If your diamonds don't dance, switch the chain of command. Silicon Valley bosses rocking Dockers and Vans. Wild great for the fans, call me Doc if we friends. I'm barefoot, walking through the creek, $1,000 pants. You tryna stay cool with your BM, put your hands up. Speaking not cause I'm too can't even dap you up. Should've so many times, but I know that if nothing else is still another reason to survive. I realize it's all eyes on me. What is crazy, ducking when you sneeze. I've been got a family to feed, and I don't plan on never stopping. I'm trying to outwork my run them bands up. If you take care of your people, put your hands up. Yeah, you know the vibes. This is real life. And can't nobody tell me I ain't ballin' for the night.
All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night.
I think that first intro is the one. Water.
Wet.
Oh my God,
1, 2, 3.
Ronnie.
Yo, 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 yo. Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons. Giant what I am, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. There's a cup of Joan, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubber army, and then it's the economy, cause it texting them properly. It said up here with the paper, it said I do origami, it said okay, wipe your nose, we cold, we follow the code. I'm an animal, you see silo, horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like starvers. Send a ghost, any friend, I'm on bro. None of that picky, I eat my nigga mo. Go, yo, go, yo, go, 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 yo, go, put that on go, yo, yeah, go, yo. Go, put that on my phone. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow. Like a rubber band, we show resistance. Set up in flight. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We gon' sort of something like Daniel-san. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You all did it, your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So what's the hateful? I'm on the try bike, about to skate bike. Golden light retriever, wonders like a Stevie. From the bottom, like crown on me like TD. Liddy like triple drown in the city. I got my floaty daily. Go, yo, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on. Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo.
I'm an East Coast Don, I got in Cali too. One call like a rally, they come in caddy coops. I was broke, threw me an alley-oop. Then from Houston and drove it through Baton Rouge. You ain't never seen a pile of bands stop. I'm in the spot, racks on garbage can shots with more. Cause who get more? Man got, I'm an old school, my morals come from the past. As long as I'm rich, I make the pump the gas. Call for it when I thought you leased. Well, one I know you broke. I'm not none of them. You want a gas? Nah. And that old one drought had them pulling out old money with the sour smell. 08 drought, the ghetto still crowded still. I'm with the work with a power drill.
Every corner on smash. This is facts. Don't go nowhere without my. Even in Hollywood, I had to mail them back. Relax as soon as they slip. That's when we. Yo, my youngin' coming through and he gon' Leo on the news. That's what they gon' see, yo. Picture me rolling in a new Billy truck. Money blowing, just trolling. You already knowin'. I was really focused. Don't want no money, they hit for the. I did 100 shows. I even passed my 100. These want the title, girl, just play your role.
Rocket Man drop on the green. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bad. Rocket Man too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, racks in my pocket, man. Diamonds they dripping like Aquaman. My life is sweet like a chocolate. I do not with them operatives. Think I might start a monopoly, ooh. Think I might buy me an Ivy League school. Mom couldn't buy me the popular shoes. Now I can get her a proper masseuse. I'm on a whole nother league, money on level Vegeta. Super Saiyan, you are not who they believe. Faking like you are Medea. I'm just saying, I'm a double of beans, trying to make peace in Korea. Got me a like a Lisi, freaky like, oh my God. Rocket Man, like it's Rotterdam. New whip, dashboard, hologram. Overpriced, like it's big baller brain. Roll the dice, might get out of hand. Rocket Man drop 100 grand. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man poop too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Vroom. I might just valet park my Rari on the moon. I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, daddy issues Kim Jong. I'm with my crew, yeah. Shut your mouth, cloud, upper echelon, up the clouds, yeah. Wide rolling down, don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views, put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves. VVS is on the ring bezel. You're way under the sea level, going up till I hit falsetto. They say my flow is on God level, God level, God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket Man drop 100 grand. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man. Rocket Man never out of gas. Rocket Man another bag. Rocket Man poop too bad. Rocket Man whip too fast. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man. Rocket Man.
Just what you wanted. So don't leave me drowning. Don't let me down. Don't hold it back like that. Just pull me closer, baby. Let's make the most of this before it's over. it safe in case I don't feel the same. Oh, end of the day. Won't face it, you're too afraid to say it too until the day when you could be loving me.
From parts unknown.
I'm the boy. Who is you? SOB the gang. Y'all ain't with my crew. Day ones only. I don't really with new. Stop acting like a white crowd. Won't stop. Allergic to a snake. They like, boy, stop dabbing. These on my head won't stop. Be cautious. Shout out to T.O. All white buffs. OMG, think I'm Debo. Bro got that then a Pico. Two like Michael and Tito. Make them give it up. Now I'm playing, keep your will. Vallejo, California, where them youngest, they be quick to ruthless. We don't really, I don't got no feelings, I'ma laugh. Ain't no giving, circle got small. I don't really like to trust. Shout out all my SOB, it's just us. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. Speaking on my name, I'ma laugh, get your bands up. Brody go broke, it ain't pick my mans up. My dandruff, all talk, LOL, they just playin' tough. I'm that, see me, young wild, they can't tame us. Brody keep it, where we go, it be dangerous. To a taper, these Cartiers, so please don't touch me. Better watch your, if not she. Out of space, they like these so ugly. I'm running to the chips like casino money. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, we be ballin' Calvin Cambridge. If your mouth where my name is, in my own lane. To a lane switch, SOB, ballin' Calvin Cambridge.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these on rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these on working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole leg L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Sorry, take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seen all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty, I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy, y'all still messy, and I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Bad running my pack. On some lame broke, all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on the boat on the island. When I better make 'em throw the tile in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleep in. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
Talk for. You know, this don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. I'm straight though. Made me what I am today. Butcher coming. This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catch it. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good, don't be surprised I'll last you. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash, admit it. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract it. That was really me. I ain't have to act and conflicted. Only difference is I'm living, and I would've one of who knew that after. I still be casual, spending $1 plus annual income. So here's my manual, then some. And this east side still in me, my ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. There's so much to me, I could never live civilly. I can never without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work I put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the Butcher. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect, it's the Butcher. Yeah. Cold world. Griselda. You know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is? When I show up, I'm on 10, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk with a lion. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the in the bars that y'all relying, got these nerves thinking that you Zion, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left them masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heater blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the. I'm probably gon' go to Jesus ask for a feature. Don't need a. Some see the glass is empty. I see a glass collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count it cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really, no MC equal. Feel me, Copen be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never lied. Tenor talk.
Going. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Ride Ooh, I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency. Hide in the fantasy. In that blindness, drawn to the vacancy. Get ride. Tune to your frequency. Get I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency.
gone. You be gone like the wind, I be gone like Chicago. I be gone like the wind, I be gone like a windy. If you be gone, I be gone like Chicago. When if you be gone, I be gone like a yeah. He said he gonna be gone like the wind. Fuck me, my brother, you supposed to be king. You said you really would care. You said you really be there. All of your latency frequently throwing my frequency off. When you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same. I be so gone at that Monica, you be gone like Saturn. You got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat, you got a pass in the front seat, I got a pass in the back seat,
Every single time you got me. It really doesn't take too much. You got me. Every single
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping.
Boys got some lips sealed, ain't pillow talking. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks, I don't believe, but she say she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping.
I'm a rockstar, pack up toys. I was 15 with my dog. Put up and I hop on a plane, still I'm out. So risky, I gotta be gifted. He blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember from 50, I couldn't go back empty. I know I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change. I'm never gonna go against the grain. I'm never gonna be the one turn on my brother when gotta. I won't ever love her more than my mother, and that's on my government name. I can't be no ain't hating on no one. I wish everybody get paid, cause we can't up every day.
Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Got the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was dripping.
Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again. Back in the where I feel real again. All my just to feel real again. Yeah. She just wants some fun. I said I'm not the one, but she still wanna. She wanna kiss and hug me. She wanna keep in touch, but I ain't touchy. I've been on a wave, working through the night and then I'm sleeping through the day. I do what I want because I'm young and cause I'm paid. I get to the money either or and either way, yeah. She spent a whole check on a good time. She might broke my heart and turn into the bad guy. Party while these always villainize me. How we in the and singing lullabies. I can never lose and I can never. I'ma live forever, I can never. I put it in a sound so I'm immortalized. Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again. Anything to feel again. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah. 21, I made 100 racks by 21, yeah. I never run, you ain't the only one in the city with a, yeah. If you playin' with my money, I'ma go bananas like a monkey. She spent a whole check on a good time. She might broke my heart and turned into the bad guy. Party while these always villainize me. How we in the and singing lullabies. I can never lose and I can never. I'ma live forever, I can never. I put it in a sound so I'm immortalized. Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again. Anything to feel again. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah.
I can't even feel my boy for me. I told my boy go for me. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Wake up. It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. I let my I'm about to I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive the Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on Ed Hardy, she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a symbol. The way she do that, she make it look simple. The way she do that, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you wanna do. Baby, tell me everybody. Tell me everybody to this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. Can't trust no. Can't trust these. In love with my money. In love with my. Love with my. Think she might. I know she not. I've been thinking about it. Finna cut up that. Cause she unclean. But she want roof Chris. I don't need like the hug. I don't need like the kiss. I just. And tell her good. I just walked in my pad. Paparazzi at the fence. I'm out of. And Shawty gon'. And Shawty gon'. I'm out of. And Shawty gon'. I told my boy go for me. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait.
John on the beat, by the way.
I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Why would you sacrifice? Knowing you could, ain't nobody by your side. I know cap. Lie came from dirt, can't go back. You can see it in my eyes. Real. Oh, my kid never tried. All I wanted was some love. Trade that for a big pack on me now. Remember back then I don't really want friends. Everybody fake, I don't got trust. But I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice. Shorty get energized, living life. But she ain't tight, she just turn it up. I could get you brush. Got me stuck, sorry I can't open up. We try, gotta compromise. He won't beef with, but he don't know it coming fries. Please don't play with mine. My body different, I know they love that line. But I just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055. She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice.
For all my pretty foes, and my boyfriend look like DiCaprio. I could strike a pose for you pose the bro. Get the angle right though. Way too much of me, that's an overload. Flow, that's a begin to grow. That's the antidote. That's a miracle. That's the answer. Apple in my throat, surfing on the road. Way too sensitive, and my hands are cold. Need a Betty go. Feel like Kami Sands overused with that baby butter. I'm a killer queen, you lie to me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the prophecy. I need I like to do it. And I'm Thursday. Yeah, 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 that's the answer. Yeah, 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 flow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't care too much, I don't cry a lot. Interviewer wanna hear from not need it honest, cause I lie a lot. She ain't ginger, but she got a. Can we turn this up to a higher notch? They don't wanna dance, they just tryna mosh. Let her somebody else, cause it's icy high. Hey, I'm in the back of a Jeep, bad chick at the wheel in the passenger seat. Ain't nobody with me, got a bachelor's degree. You can skip me when you, cause I enjoy the dreams that I have when I'm asleep. Back in the city and I'm back in the streets. When they see me out, know they ask if it's me, and I say, yeah. Back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the streets.
That's the answer. Yeah, yeah, back in the city. Flow, yeah. I'm seeing 5D like I'm editing Eddie. I got the hot pot running, I'm a little unsteady. I told my grandma I'll be back when it's ready, but I'm a liar. Tie the band on me and the polygraph goes haywire. Polymath, polyglot, Paul wants a cracker, but I just like a lip smacker. Ethereum, got up and I hit the ceiling. Got up out the water, feeling like Popeye, yeah. Feeling like Popeye, yeah. Whole Foods, cause I be feeling like Popeyes, yeah. Freddie, I'm a killer queen, lie to me. Think I need a quarantine, cause I'm a walking Halloween. I read it in the privacy, I need it. Allergic to it, and I'm very yeah.
Back in the city,
yeah.
Back in the city, back in the city, back in the city, and I'm back in the street.
That's the answer. Yeah, yeah. Back in the city. Flow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
stacking up my money, no time for it. Money kulakbo, I don't care for your hate. Me no fighting. Me no fighting. Throwing down drums from bungalow. I did my penthouse, you can't even reach me. Me no frightened. It is not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambi no farabale. Oboya ko. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go te okay. I just want to hear me. Look. Hey, baby, it's your daddy. You define, I get it times two. You dey eye me, let me remind you. No, they try me, but to bury me, go my berry. Yeah. You got my attention, now what you gon' do? You the tension, but your legs are kung fu. Okay, cool it down, cause me no fighting. It's not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambi no farabale. Oboya ko. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go te okay. I just want to hear me. Look.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes a round sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I came back around like I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds, making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south, not a loudmouth. We could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down. When I shine bright, blind up now. In the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes a round sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far.
Me and my money attached emotionally. I get a clutch and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumping in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep dough with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, make one move, get. Giving out so long, they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock doors, I serve with a. She was hanging with a op. We call her Mickey, talk to the. I was on Pinedale, back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stock. I put a on that. Don't play cause I'm very invested in.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes a round sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
Does he stay on just a breeze? Then I took it back, now he said that he's shaking and he's shivering. He ain't, then
bros, they what you whoa. Shit in the back if you looking for got it in the bag, cause we on the low. And I'm the with the flow. Give me a joke. Heard it say that you the next. No, I'm the best. Tell him stop the press, stop. A top 5 list, get him he get lopsided. We was running from Rottweilers. Most of my partners ain't had papa, just couple kids with on his side. Boy, you might all stop. He on the block. And then swap genres. Green light, lining up, stop sign them. Keep driving, you will not find them. I'm an anomaly. I turned into a rap ironically and ran the back up, designing me. Honor me. If you think I'm a wannabe, it's pretty comedy. I'm melancholy and cool, so calmly busting moves. My troops carry velocity. Same posse since Osh Posh Bagash. Treat the rapping like a on the stove with the door stay locked, it don't say knock. We on they block, It's Monopoly game, they properties. Smooth talking and moonwalking, the same little small pun, but I aim, knock chalk off cue balls.
I've messed up, made a mistake again, let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend, do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past, warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate. I can't even look you in the eye right now. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I've messed up. Time to escape again. Let you down. As a son, a brother, a friend. Do you know how I feel? Bury my face in my past. Warrior, and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. Do you know how I feel? Do you know how I feel? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. I'm so selfish. Now I don't mean to be like this. I've been doing some searching. Some searching. And what I found was, well, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry, man. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I think I better disappear before I disappoint. Break what I touch, destroy what I love. I can't
Yeah. Hey. Big for now. It's a check. I gotta. Yeah. Hey. I got to. Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she do the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. I am the poster child, finessing the line that's posing and clothing and lying to open and hoping these to try.
I frown, I sizzle them, they bite, they nibbling, they lying, they fibbing it, they charge, they children, they quiet, they whispering. They dry, I'm dripping it, they crying, no tissue man.
Hey, I got the listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Man, let me call you back. I'm doing something important, trying to get these racks. New day, new flight that I'm boarding. All of my important. I seen you call, I ignored it. I got 10 toes on the pavement, but my mind is in orbit. Gorgeous.
I say a prayer to bless mine. This ain't a quiz, don't test mine. I ain't in wheels, but I get. You ain't a mentor, you get by. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know I'ma get it. Yeah, I ain't not for nothing, you know that I'm winning.
Hey, I got the listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. She at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
Why? Check. That ripper, neighborhood superstar, corner split up, while we dispose of. Hot boys, but this and flip up. Be terrified from us, cause they know how we play. Hide from us, this is world I can't scuff. I'm too light, I'm a little too thin to win. So I ride that night, you fake respect. You're playing with the wrong one. You're playing with the wrong. The whole run better watch your back. Little one, that's a rap, boss. That's when keep joking here, and I'm gonna show you what I'm about. Respect my mind. Respect my mind. Respect my mind. I had them boys in your house.
Respect my mind if we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind cause we get our shine on.
Respect my mind cause we that hot toy click. Respect my mind. You can't fade this.
Respect my mind if we'll. Respect my mind look we bout that.
Watch me grow up. When I was small, he had a plan. My daddy was ballin' and he was the right-hand man. My papa bought us a house to keep our family secure. Living good on a ranch in the middle of woods. I understood at a young age my papa was seen him. He wasn't touchable, but he had a right-hand man that wasn't trustable. Undercover slow, he made deals under the table, working for the round my people. My daddy, so he got love of it. All that got repossessed, and our family was flat broke. Moved back inside the project this summer of '84. Developed my hunting skills from yogi in Black Zone. Then I got to the point that I wouldn't smoke no more. The same that had on my daddy do. I know that he's shiesty, but this just don't know. Swear to God I ain't about it, but this just don't know. Respect my mind.
Respect my mind. I had them boys in your house.
Respect my mind.
Worth 1,500, no stunting, counting 100,000. He shoulda knew them hot boys wasn't bringing back. That's how the game going, that's how the game get played. For sure, with no haters. All week long, look, I'm on the grind. All year round, I make it respect my mind. Every single day, it's a must. I use to play hotels to duck. No, I ain't the one to be repped on. Move when I'm coming through. I don't give if you got your do that. Thought you knew that. That's how BGs they do that. And when I ride you all the time, you gon' respect my mind.
Respect my mind. Respect my mind. I had them boys in your house.
Respect my mind if we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind cause we get our shine on.
Respect my mind if we that hot boy click. Respect my mind. Can't be this.
Respect my mind if we'll. Respect my mind, look you about take.
Respect my mind. Can't just stay your distance like that. When you're rapping on me, when you're hating on me, what's happening, Woody? Do you think you're ready for us? Disrespect our mind, over you is a must. Come through your it's over, don't spook now. Cause when you was talking about us, it was all good, huh? All that, I ain't gonna talk, I'ma save it. Original HB, I ride Mercedes. A young rich, my whole team playing with figures. Well, and bulls and getting richer and richer. I got stacks of money. Respect my mind, I respect my mind. Respect my mind and I had them boys in your house.
Respect my mind if we be riding on chrome. Respect my mind cause we get our shine on.
Respect my mind cause we that hot boy click. Respect my mind, you can't beat this.
Respect my mind if we'll. Respect my mind, look we about to.
Respect my mind, respect my mind, I had them in your house.
Respect my mind cause we'll. Respect my mind cause we about to.
Respect my mind.
Always get caught in the rain.
Now starting to understand what's going on. It was all in front of me. I just had to go get it. Love. Love. Said I'm a tonight. I'ma call I might. Roll through the city. Bad little no sight. And I gotta save for route. I'm tryna make it out. Won't do the for clout. Come get with me, come get with me. I'm from the floor, see. I'm with them. Come and talk to me. You could try to walk with me, but you can't step in my shoes. I'ma clear the room, I'ma go. Pain, I still. I got a whole lot to lose, but I got a whole lot of. Only doing what I do. Breaking rules might make them don't be a stupid. Play you up, and I'll show you what I'm into. You say it changed up. You was trying to get your name up.